Hi, today's topic is a little bit controversial because somebody might feel bad about it. Somebody would think that I am trying to change the viewer's mind, but it's not. I just want to know clean architecture in any programming language, in any project, would be a silver bullet or kind of our engineering. There is no solid answer. I just want to explain some scenarios and talk about it. That's all. The conclusion is on yours. Imagine that you want to develop an app. Just going for clean architecture means everything is guaranteed, the result is perfect, and it shows that you are the best developer or architect or whatever. I don't think so. Let's talk about these things a little bit more. In today's world of software development, buzzwords like clean architecture, DDD, CQRS, vertical slice, onion architecture, and so many other things are everywhere. But do we really need all that structure? Or are we sometimes just our engineering simple things? Simple things. Let's see. When we want to talk about something, we need to know what it is at first. So, since we want to talk about clean architecture, let's see what is clean architecture. Because I want to say something good or bad or judge about it. So, what is clean architecture? What is this poor guy that we gonna judge? Clean architecture explained very fast. Over the years, developers have proposed many ways to design system architecture. Hexagonal, onion, this, that. If you search in the internet, you will find so many. Okay? Despite different names, they all aim for the same goal. Separate core business logic from everything else by organizing code into layers. Seems meaningful. Not bad. Not bad. I like it. What clean architecture gives you, independent of frameworks. Any tool, any framework, even any programming language, no. This is an idea. This is an architecture. So, independency is good. We like it. Highly testable. Yeah. Since we separate things from each other, testing, especially unit testing, would be easy or at least easier. UI independent. Yeah. Since we separate things from each other, we can use whatever UI. Doesn't matter. Database independent. This item is a little bit under question mark. I do agree with database independency when we're gonna use clean architecture or such things, but it's not that easy. It is not that easy. On the paper, on the PDFs, on the or in the YouTube videos, yeah, I can simply say database independent, but it's not that easy. Be careful. But it is not. It is an idea. Yeah. On the paper, we can say database independent. External world independent. Yeah, since business rules have zero knowledge about outside systems, yeah, everything can be independent. Okay. In clean architecture, we have layers. So we would have entities to represent the core business rules, use case. These are technical aspects of the things. I'm not going to go and talk about these things here and now. I'm just introducing. So entities, use case, interface adapters, and frameworks and drivers. Okay, let's go. I tried to explain what is clean architecture. Now I want to know and I want to explain why use clean architecture. Because real world softwares are not static. It evolves. Features change. Technology also change. And team members also change. So we need a mutual language, mutual framework, mutual architecture, something that we can do and then pass to the next teams, next developers. So clean architecture is the way to follow. But, but, clean architecture gives you resilience. You can swap your database, as I said, not that easy. Move from Web API to gRPC, yeah, kind of easy. Replace your front end with whatever, yeah, meaningful. And your business logic stays safe. The last one is the most critical and the most important. Now, the problem, our engineering. Why? Because sometimes for small projects, for solo developers, for MVPs and prototypes, clean architecture is not necessary. It can be a trap. How? A trap where you build 3 layers just to print a hello world. Hello world is kind of exaggerating, not only for hello world, to do something simple, to something that we know that it never change. Why should I do that? Why? A trap where you write 5 interfaces for a service that could have been a single class. So why should I do that? For what? These are the things. A trap where you spend hours arguing about folder structure. It happened to us also. It happened to me. Instead of doing something, we had to sit and talk about how to structure the folders. Why should we do that? Architecture is supposed to help you move. First of all, move, not be static, not be dead, and then move faster, not slow you down. When should you actually use clean architecture? Ask yourself A few simple questions. Is the project expected to grow a lot? Yeah, sometimes you develop something for a short time use, and then it should be changed, should be forgotten. So why? Are there multiple teams or many developers involved? If you are alone, why? If you and friend are just developing, then why? If so many developers are involved or so many teams, then yes, it would be meaningful. Is the business logic complex and constantly evolving? If there is no business logic and you are doing kind of crowd type of things, then why? Why should you create so many layers, folder structures, projects, and so many other things to do CRUD? For what? Will the system need to live and grow for years? The age of keeping the code. For how long you gonna use that source code? If it would be for a very short time, don't do that. So if your answer yes to most of this, then yeah, go for clean architecture. But if not, keep it simple. Start with a basic structure and only add complexity when the project actually needs it. Let your architecture grow naturally, just like a tree grows from a small seed. So, evolutionary architecture is the smart way forward. You should make an evolution in each step if you have to. If you don't do that. It was just a brief. If I want to go to technical aspect of the things, it would be a very long video. So just think about it. Maybe later I can go to technical aspect of the things and create long videos by coding. See you in the next videos. Thank you for watching and bye.